Hello, internet. So yeah, I was gonna split this video into two, but then I had originally planned it to be one video, so I was like, okay, I'll just make it one video. But I'm quite a bit late here with my whole. I mean, yeah, I did do like a Happy New Year video, but I didn't do one with like it was just me, and so that'll be the second part. However, just to make sure. Oh, jeez, I can't open this. This is okay. Well, I'll try to open this as I do this. But man, there's like all this stuff on here. Not, wow, completely caught me off guard. But anyway, this is basically like my top games of 20,000, the year 20,000, 2013. So yeah, that's what this is. And then the second half is basically just some updates on stuff to the channel, or like some stuff I wanted to do last year that I actually got around to doing, or just like an update as far as like the channel, like it's kind of like the yearly channel update. I like to do that like every year and be like, here's how things stand. Here's what I'm currently working on. Because like I have the channel taken every month, but I also like to have the yearly check in to be like, okay, here's where we're at. And now I need a bottle cap because that's not a twist cap. But yeah, so I'd say, well, I don't have a physical copy of this game, so I can't just hold it up in front of the camera. So, but for sure, my favorite game of last year is The Last of Us. Like, just so good. Like, it was like, Naughty Dogs are like the master of the whole like narrative and gameplay merging and just immersion. And oh, this one was, I hadn't played, I played Uncharted 1, but I didn't finish it, and I didn't want to play Uncharted 2 or 3 without playing the one before it, so I need to go back and play Uncharted. So I'm looking forward to actually reviewing those games for my channel when I get around to doing that. But man, Uncharted, I mean, The Last of Us, not Uncharted, so good. Like, atmosphere, dialogue, like, gameplay, character designs, character motivations, everything. Just, like, so good. Just, nailed it. Just, I have a playthrough on my channel. Check it out. I would put in. I need to put annotations in like a bunch of videos. That's like one of my goals for this year. Last year it was just like finishing or like playing games in my backlog, or just not buying as many games. Which for the most part I say I did a good job on. So I only picked up like, I'd say these are like all the games I bought for the year, and on top of like some stuff I got for Black Friday, and that was like it. This is like less than 10 for me. That's like, how did I do that for like crazy. And then, friggin' this year it's just, well, I guess one of my channel goals would be annotations. Because there's a lot of videos where I mention something and I don't put an annotation. If like I put an annotation, you can just click on it and just go to the video. But yeah, so one of the causes or one of the results of that is I need to like go like back through a bunch of my old videos and like look at stuff I said and put annotations. And this year I just really want to like get my channel to where I want it to be, and just I kind of don't want to do too many and like lose focus, but I think I can do both at the same time, like make videos and like do all this behind the scenes stuff. I'm putting up a behind the scenes video. You'll see it's just crazy. I should be able to do both. Like even now, like I'm making Let's Play series for Final Fantasy Tactics, even though there's like other stuff I need to do, like the Golden Crosshairs for Aimless podcast. I haven't really started my videos on that, but I can get those knocked out in like a day. So Last of Us, really good. I enjoyed it. I'd say it's totally worth it to like check it out if you haven't played it. And yeah, moving on. What else? Okay, Splinter Cell Blacklist. This game, like, I really enjoyed the previous one, Conviction, because it was like I had never played a Splinter Cell. Well, I'd played them, but I hadn't finished them. So this is like Conviction was the first one I finished, and then mechanically the whole mark and execute was really cool, and like what they did with the sonar goggles and like being able to tag the enemies, like track them, and then like you can either kill them or not kill them. You don't even have to like do it. But this one is basically just as good, and like the storyline was really cool. Like the whole, it wasn't really a singular enemy. It was like a hive mind situation where it's like, you have a cell of terrorists, and like, you can go after them individually, but at the end of the day, like, it was also cool because like third echelon, well, they weren't they're fourth echelon, whatever, or whatever they are, like they were basically on the defensive for the most of the time, and then they didn't really like have the chance to go after the guys, and like that was just a cool thing that like was like when the bad dudes are like not really after you but the information, and then to like take that information and like exploit it or sell it, you know, that's pretty cool concept as far as like, you know, they don't really want to kill you because, you know, what good does that do them? Like having your information and then being able to like, just like exploit that, that was really interesting. But yeah, it's really weird because like Ubisoft has a lot of like really interesting like storylines that are very relevant when like you look at what they're about, and like I wonder like, you know, the writers, like where do they get their ideas from? Because anyway, moving along. Next game that's in my top 5. I'm basically just going like order, like how like when they came out in the year. Like Last of Us came out in like March, or was it June? I don't remember. It was early in the year. I don't think it was March. Um, this Splinter Cell came out in like August, I think, and then Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in September. And I really like this game. Okay, that's the understatement. Like I love this game, but it's like to me, it's like 4. I really enjoyed the story of that one, and then playing this one, like it was cool what they did as far as like the whole experience you could have switching characters, but it kind of like dilutes the singular vision of like when you can just focus on one thing and one character in the storyline. But like that said, that's like a minor gripe. Like the story like throughout is like really good anyway, so it's just. And like you go down the list of like what is GTA, and like, you know, it's a driving game, it's a shooting game, it's a open world go here do this kill people game. And like in this one they basically nailed all the all the components in different aspects as far as, you know, what makes a GTA game, and then just so good. Like the best it's ever been, like compared, like the shooting is the best it's ever been, the driving, the combat in general, the flying in general, like any type of vehicle situation. And then it was cool because like, you know, you play it and you look back at their other stuff and it's like you can see like the little influences here. Like you have a bit of slow down bullet time from Max Payne, a bit of like stealthiness from Manhunt, a bit of like the driving, like actiony slow down stuff with wow, I forgot the character's name. Franklin, yes, like that guy from Midnight Club when he's driving and you can like use the slow down time to like drive and stuff. But yeah, that was cool too. Like Trevor and Michael were also like really like all the protagonists, just good stuff. I mean, it would have been cool to have like a female protagonist or like in the DLC to see like what they do with that. But you know, and like online was broken at launch and I haven't really gone back to it. But I kind of learned this year that I don't really play multiplayer anyway, so it's like whatever. Single player is where it's at for me. And then moving on, we have Beyond Two Souls, and you know, I think I was gonna like maybe cut this game and like put something else on here, but there wasn't really anything else besides Gran Turismo 6, and like like they like putting it up against Gran Turismo 6. It's like, well, they're both really good. However, I will give the nod to this one just because the performance by Ellen Page is just top notch. Like it was even better, I would say, than Jennifer Hale and Mass Effect because they had like the full performance capture. So it's like, you know, just they get all the nuances of like having a person's performance. It's really well done. Just like the dialogue, really good. There's okay, like I know there's the whole it's not in chronological order, whatever. Like that didn't bother me. Like I played it. It just felt like an amazing game from like start to finish, and just really cool stuff you can do. And then like the graphics were just amazing. Like yeah, it's like the best. I would say, like to me, it looked better than it definitely looked better than The Last of Us. It's like it's on here on my screen, so I don't forget about it. But it definitely looked like better than The Last of Us to me, just like graphically. And then I would say I don't like it more than Heavy Rain because although they're similar, they're really different. Like Heavy Rain, it's its own thing when you like compare to this because you have several protagonists, they all can die, and you have a branching storyline, you know, first like that's affected from that. Whereas this one, it's very much there's no consequences, even though it has the same, you know, QTE, quick time event stuff, and then but it's like a better like game version of Heavy Rain where it has like game elements, like, you know, you're going. I don't know. It just feels more like a video game, whereas Heavy Rain felt more like a cinematic. You're directing, or like based on what you did, the game was like reacting, and it would spit out a result of okay, this is how you played, this is what you got. That was really cool to me. So I actually prefer Heavy Rain to Beyond, but I'd still say Beyond is like one of the best games I played this year. And the storyline, to me, I didn't. I enjoyed it. It got a bit weird and stuff, but I did enjoy it at the end. And then lastly, of course, the Batman Arkham Origins. At first I was like kind of down on this game, but I've played a lot of this game, so it's like it's one thing to play a game once, but I've played this game like I think I'm on my fourth playthrough, and it hasn't even been out that long. But it's like it doesn't get old for me. Like it just, even though it's a new development team, it's not Rocksteady. It's not Rocksteady, but like it just. I would say it has even better combat than Arkham City, and to me, Arkham City is like the best 3D combat. Until this game came along of the console cycle, and then this came out, and it was just like, poof. And then the boss encounters, man. Like Arkham City was like a whole another level, and then like this one was just as good. It's just like, man, like, well, I guess there's like two different tiers though, because like there's times in this one where it's like you're fighting dudes, or you're just fighting a lot of dudes. And then you have like the bosses there as well, so it's like you have like dudes trying to kill you, and then like the boss is trying to kill you, and you have to like left brain, right brain, just like zzz, just like focus and good. Like it's just so good. Like the combat is just. I think that's just what is like. They nailed the combat. It just was even more perfect than Arkham City. Like to me, Arkham City is really good, but this one was just like, poof, and then they added on top, and it was a prequel, and it's like how can you do that when it's like you'd think taking away from the character, it would just take away from the experience, but no. Like, it totally fits in as far as, like, when he meets whoever the bad dude is, I'm not going to say, and it's like, oh, he's never seen this dude before, and then just, no idea what he's getting into, and just, calamity ensues, and just, it's delicious, just, and it just builds and builds and builds, and it peaks at the end when you have so many threats going, or, like, you have two threats, and it's like, oh, how's Batman going to solve this? How's he going to get out of this? It's like, just... It was great. It was fantastic, amazing, and like not just the combat, but like the Predator Room stuff is just as good. And Batman, so good. I guess it makes sense though, because I have like two different gameplay video series going on right now with that game. So I gotta find bottle opener. If I don't drink this while I'm making this video, I'm gonna be very upset. But let's see. The second part of the video, besides my favorite games of the year, or at least the top 5, would be just stuff that's being worked on the channel. So or I guess not just stuff that's being worked on, but like compared to last year, and like stuff I said in my video last year of like what I'm working on for the channel. So game purchases, I said keep them to the minimum. I totally did that, and then I guess this year that would be a completely different extreme. And I'm gonna have like a video series on this, but I haven't gotten around to it. But so I have a video up. I haven't put it up yet. I think it's set to unlisted. I haven't set it to public yet. And basically, in September is when Destiny comes out. So I'm just super hyped for that game right now, and that's like the reason I'm gonna get a PS4. So I'm not gonna waste any of my money buying anything else this year, because I know when that comes out, I will not play anything else. So until then, I'm just like trying to focus and finish as many games as possible in my backlog, and actually make like a progress on that for once. And I'm trying to like incorporate like ideas onto how to, still like buy games that are coming out on like a normal basis and still play them, but not like but don't like get too many to where I just have a huge backlog like I've had like recently, where it's just like I have no time to play games, and I just keep buying them and I just have no time to play them. And then that's that. And the video is called like Game Moratorium, because I'm just like I'm like done. I'm like no more. Except for like PSN, I have like $20 in my wallet, and like I'll spend the $20, but I'll not add it back or add any more once I spend it all. So it's like I'm not buying anything there. I'm not buying anything on Xbox Live Marketplace. I'm not buying anything on Steam. I'm not buying anything from a store. It's like I'm done. Just until PS4 is here and I get Destiny and I can play it, I'm just like not buying anything. And it's been like almost a month and I've not done it. So that's, kudos to me. It's like the 25th. So it's 24 days, 25 days, whatever. Gaming sobriety. Let's see. And then another goal I had was no cursing on aimless podcasts, which I pretty much did. I'm pretty sure for the most part. I mean, I may have dropped like an F bomb or a couple, whatever. It wasn't that bad, so I give myself a pass on that. And this year I can totally do that because like, it's like whatever. It's like I think I totally cleaned up my language as far as like the podcast goes, so it's cool. I'm not near as bad as Gamer 12. He's a terrible negative influence on me. I blame him. which is very mature to do. I blame Gamer. Yeah. I think another thing I had for last year was like more gameplay videos on the channel, more video variety, and uploads on a more consistent basis, which I think I've done. Like every week there's a video, so. And like not only every week, but I totally like last year I started 1 year plus and I didn't think or even know it would make like a video every week for a year, so that's totally progress. And then now I'm like on top of that, so I still have 1 year plus going. It's now called live and plus deals or plus and live deals or one of those. So I'm trying to add on top of that this year where I'm playing my backlog. And as I'm playing stuff in my backlog, I'm going to like record the footage, and then when I'm done playing it, I will give a review / critique / what have you, and then I'll, that's like another feather in my cap as far as, stuff on the channel, reviews and stuff, or my impressions and or whatnot, synopsises, I don't think that's a word, of like games and stuff that I've played in my backlog. Let's see what else. Oh, actually I have it right here on my thingy, where it's like stuff I've made progress on. It's like was able to actually do a whole year of PlayStation Plus Xbox Live comparison videos, so I thought that was pretty cool. It's like I have a whole year of like comparing Live versus Plus, and I stand on the side of Plus still, so maybe one day Microsoft will win me over and I'll be like, Xbox Live's not so bad, However, they like raise the price to like 60, I think, so they raised the price in like 2 free games, but if you're raising the price, you gotta make it worth it. So I would still say Live is not worth it right now, which is why I'm going to PS4 first in the next gen or current gen or whatever. I think some other stuff I have on here as far as like, see, I have like this whole like word file. I'm not sure if these are like goals or like focus points or what for like the last year, but it's like what I've been playing vlogs still, and maybe want to do more vlogs more often. So I kind of do want to do more vlogs more often. So that might be coming. I might do like a second thing that's not Channel Taken on like a weekly basis. Most likely, I'm focusing it down right now. I wanted to start it this month, but I think I'll start it next month. I've got like a name and everything. I also want to like do Google Hangouts. That's like really something I want to do, cause like I want to do this for like a long time. Like even like I've been watching Address the Cess on Rev 3 Games, and I had like something in my head like that for like the longest time. And I was like, oh man, I want to do this, and then it never took off. And I was like, so it's like I totally want to get that going now that something else exists I can kind of compare to and be like, well, it's kind of like this, but not. So. And then last year I was like, oh, Facebook page, but I totally took that down. So just follow me on Twitter. I'll put the thingy in the comments. Just at Ticket Master, blah blah blah. Google Hangout thingy. I already talked about it. And then I made a Steam group, which you you might not know, but it's called Tekken Effect. TKKN space EFFECT. You can find it. I think I have a link somewhere to my Steam thingy. So just find me on Steam and then find the group and then join. But it's just there to like if anyone wants to like play co-op or team up or something, just send me a note on there and I'll totally be down. What else? Well, I guess I might cut back a bit on playthroughs until I'm done with the or until I get some sort of like format going as far as like when because currently I'm playing Batman for YouTube, but then I'm also doing a Let's Play for Tactics, and on top of that, I'm like going to start doing reviews. So it's like, I'm sure this will all like settle out eventually, but it's like I want to be able to like keep doing playthroughs like one after the other, like while doing all the same stuff at the same time that I'm doing now. Where it's like I can do a playthrough while I do a review, while I do something for YouTube, while I do like a Let's Play or something, so I can like juggle more stuff at once than just like have to work on one specific video series at like once, because I think that'd be like that's basically the goal, like or like one of my goals is then because then I can be making so many videos and like putting out like way more content on a consistent basis, and it'll just keep me having fun as far as like my channel and stuff. And then I have like a bunch of video footage on my hard drive. I want to like edit together for like a cool montage, but we'll see. My editing skills are not there yet. Like, and then my Sony Vegas died on me, so I need to buy like it's like an old version too. So I'm just gonna buy the new version. I'm just like whatever. I'm just gonna buy whatever like the newest version of Sony Vegas is, and like, well, if it's compatible, and then just start using that, because that's the only thing I need to do is like work on my editing skills, because they're kind of terrible, but whatever. And then I have new stuff planned for this year, because all the stuff I just talked about is mostly stuff that was on here from last year that I didn't get around to. So we're still in the whole channel update, whatever. well, I guess we did, or rather, I did do the my top 5 games of the year. So whatever. But yeah, new stuff. So I'm actually going to make a list of the playthroughs this year that I want to of like what is being worked on, so I can actually have a list to double check whenever I do a channel ticket, and I'm like, okay, I'm currently working on, because sometimes I have to like look it up on my channel as I do the video. I guess just be better organized, because I'm pretty decent at that. It's just haven't been as good as I have in the past. So yeah. And then yeah, I already said this, but as I play games, I will record them or stream them, and hopefully do reviews after I finish them. So yeah. Oh, new channel trailer. That is something I definitely need to do. I keep forgetting. Like the one I have now is kind of long and kind of I know I can do better. So it's like that's just like a placeholder though. I just did that because like the one I had, I think I had like a really crappy one, and it was bugging me, and I was like, well, I'll make this one. It was like longer than it should be, but it's like whatever. So I just put it on there. What else? Background stuff, like going through older videos and giving them tags and titles. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff I need to do. Like you'll see it once you see the behind the scenes video, but man, there's like never a dull. There's never a lull in the behind the scenes stuff I have to do on the channel. It's crazy. Alright, and then what else? Put out the actually I did that actually. So there were these 2 video series I wanted to do. They're both let's play / playthrough series. One was for Marvel Heroes and one was for DC Universe Online. And I wanted to like play them, and then as I was playing the game, just put out videos of like, here's my character, here's where I'm at in the game. But I just haven't had the time to like play either of them on a consistent basis, so they're both on hold right now. You can check out the videos, it's just I'm not updating to them and like or the playlist that they're in. And I put that like in the description of the playlist in the video, so it's like they're there, but you won't see like a new version for who knows how long, because I just don't have the time for that. And then go back through all my old vlogs and get all the ideas listed down in a Word file, so I can have like all my ideas finally wrote down and just like have a nice space there. That'd be and then currently I'm working on the Arkham Origins, finished the Dark Knight system walkthrough, worst nightmare tier. That's the last one I have left, because I already did the Gotham Protector and World's Greatest Detective, and then some other stuff as far as Batman Arkham Origins, like the Riddler stuff. Not all of it, just the easy to do stuff to get the. There's some gadget I need. I need to get like a set of Enigma data packets, and then yeah. And then as the DLC comes out for Batman Arkham Origins, I will get the videos up as fast as possible, like for the challenges or whatever. Even though I think I still might be behind in the Bruce Wayne, but I'm almost there, because I did all the Predator stuff except for the initiation. I just gotta do the combat stuff. So I'll do the initiation DLC, that's Predator stuff, put that up, and then I'll do the combat stuff last. Like I figured that's the best way for me to do stuff, is like in Batman do the Predator stuff first, because I don't like to do it as much as the combat stuff, because it's not as fun to me. So it's like I'll do the Predator stuff first, and then I'll do the combat stuff, and then it's like yeah. And then after this video, I'm basically going to work on some videos that I have them listed here. So new weekly vlog series. I know I mentioned that, but I'm still not sure about the name or what's going to be in it. Then the top comic books of 2013 in that video, my best of 2013 comic book awards, whatever. Behind the scenes video, I think that's already uploaded. I just haven't put it to public. Oh, okay. And I'm working on this video. Basically, that's like a call to all my subscribers or anybody that watches my channel, as far as like, what would you like to see, or any types of comments or constructive criticism. And it's going to be called the subscriber input for 2014. It's on my channel uploaded. I just haven't put it to public yet, so look for that. And then if you have anything to say at all, just like put a comment there, because I totally just want to know like what people like want as far as stuff to add or whatever to the channel. And like I said, I started a let's play for Final Fantasy Tactics. Still working on Batman and a new channel trailer. And that's pretty much it for my favorite games of the year and my subscriber update for the year. So yeah. So yeah. Happy New Year. Even though it's kind of late, only 20 something days late. And then I've got a fortune cookie. And I'll read my fortune for the fortune cookie, and hopefully it's like a good outlook on the channel for the rest of the year. Okay, fortune cookie says, it says, smile, a frown may turn others away. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but hold on. Can you see that? It's not showing up. Well, take my word for it. A frown. I'm trying to way too hard right now to get this. I should take a picture and then just put it on the whatchamacallit, in the video. But yeah. Smile, a frown may turn others away. Well, here's that smile, but that's, yeah. So I guess I'll just I will just start every video off with a smile and just be like, hey internet. So yeah, or hello internet. But yeah, that's it for the video. I'm gonna sit here and eat this fortune cookie now, and then play some Batman. I don't know. The night is young. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends or not. And here's to 2014 and more awesome videos. Oh, also there's one more thing I wanted to do in this video, was to so I'll put up a quick, I'll do this in post edit or post production. I'll put up a quick thingy, because one of I guess it's not really a goal, but it's a continual goal for my channel, is to get back to the number of subscribers I had before I was my other channel got banned for copyright BS. Don't want to go into it. But yeah, I'll put a quick thingy here of that. In my old, it was way more subscribers than I have now, but not as many videos. But then it's now I have way more videos, not as many subscribers. But I said this in the last video. It's whatever, dude. I don't let that get me down as more. I don't let that get me down as much anymore, because it's well, on this new account, I got way more success as far as getting partnered and actually making money. So yay! I'd rather have that than have 1,000 subscribers. So yes, I guess smile, because my frown will something whatever. But yeah, okay, I'm done. That's it. Thanks for watching, and until you see or hear from me again, I'm now signing off. And then, well, this isn't a check with Tekken, but check out Endless Podcasts or the comic podcast I do. I have a link somewhere in the description or on my channel, and then follow me on Twitter @TekkenMaster. So yeah, that's it. And I think I just said this, but yeah, until you see or hear from me again, I'm now signing off. Later.